So 5 years ago, the majority of items sold on Trade Me were second-hand, and I've been told today at least 40% of those are brand new. So what does this mean? It means manufacturers and suppliers are reaching out to you right now, giving you more information, more data, more photos, and even videos to convince you that it's okay to buy their products online from the comfort of your own home. And it's this type of media interaction and BYOD and mobility that started to resonate with the customers that we've been seeing over the last 4 weeks. It causes one issue, and not many of you are prepared for this. It's the onslaught of the unstructured, unpredictable workloads of data that's going to be coming at you at a great rate of knots. Fortunately from HP, from the front, the middle and the back, we're going to try and show you how we can tie these things together and really deliver on that business agility when it matters most.
Today I'll talk about mobility. Now, mobility is an experience. It's an experience about using your device in a secure environment that's connected and fast.
And those devices, as I told you at the beginning, are going to be driving large amounts of data. So in the back end of your enterprise, you're going to need something that's truly scalable and converged to be able to deliver on the ROI from your inevitable ICT investments.
So we can see on the screens behind me, and I'm sure you're seeing it in your own organisations, and you've heard it in the previous presentation, and you're actually going to hear it again today. BYOD. Employees have been bringing their own personal and often consumer devices into the workplace to use for work-related activities. What's HP doing about this? Well, we've brought out some new devices. These devices have been designed to bridge that gap between the users in an organisation and the IT department or the IT managers. We're bringing together, we're starting a romance. These devices are designed to work your way. Touch, write, speak, or even via the keyboard. Work from home, the office, or anywhere with 3G and Wi-Fi connectivity. They are built to last. They are really thin, and they are really, really light, and they do look great in the coffee shop. But they are incredibly robust. They go up to 115,000 hours of testing. That's a drop test, a shock test, humidity test, vibration test, altitude test, temperature tests.
It's a lot of tests.
It is a lot of tests. But they deliver that no compromise performance. Forward-thinking and backward compatible with your existing Windows business applications, all driven by the latest Intel processors and Microsoft Windows 8 Pro, not Windows RT or Windows 8 Home. And they are IT ready. Deploy it, manage it, and secure it. It's just a PC, but it's in that form factor that we've been waiting for in a Windows device. But mobility is not only about devices, it's connectivity. Wi-Fi connectivity, 3G connectivity, and there will be 4G connectivity. Ultra-fast broadband. This will open up more and more Wi-Fi connections, hopefully free Wi-Fi connections like Telecom provided over the Christmas period.
And it's not just about devices, it's also about that ecosystem that you work from. I mean, if you have a look at the way people integrate Microsoft into the HP enterprise backends, they roll it out across their desktops and their existing notebooks. So why wouldn't you go ahead and take a trusted, compatible, secure operating system and put that out into the mobility space on your tablets or on your phones? From a BYOD perspective, you've already probably deployed at that low end of the spectrum, policies that allow devices on and off your network. Okay, so you're in a pretty good place already. And under a Microsoft environment, it is easier to manage applications with a compatible device. Okay, so nearly 100% reduction in the application management that you need to run if you were to compare it to using an iOS or Android device. With Microsoft at the back, middle, and front, it seems pretty apparent to me that Microsoft does work better with Microsoft.
Alan, everyone knows that Microsoft works best on HP. Let's take a look now at one of our global use cases, Emirates, and let's see how they're leveraging these new devices in combination with Windows 8.
Emirates has always been known as an airline of first. One of the things we're very proud about is the fact that we've been able to offer upgrades to our customers in flight. It's something that's unique about Emirates. With KISS on Windows 8, the process is much quicker and more efficient. In the service industry, feedback is critical. Through KISS, we're able to get a really good snapshot on high volumes of flights a year so that we can spot our potential. Also, if there are people struggling, what we have to do to help them develop to be brilliant.
Now doing my flight previews, it's much easier. Everything is just in front of me. When we find something really excellent, we make sure to jot it down for the managers to appreciate.
One of the challenges on the project is how we've been able to bring together an amazing user experience, together with all the challenges of enterprise IT, security, deployment, the list goes on.
It's quite difficult to balance between, the latest technologies, the hype, and running a safe operation. So when these first tablets came to the market, everyone wanted to have one of these, and we told them to hold on because we need enterprise class security and robustness. That's why it was essential to see Microsoft coming with Windows 8 and the hardware suppliers such as HP having these great tablet devices that combine best of both worlds. We decided to go for the HP Elite Pad, which gives us a combination of performance, nice looking, but very robust device.
Windows 8 gave us the platform to reimagine everything we've done. We want the same information, but we're able to represent it in a way that is fluid, is easy for our crew to get access to the information that they need at the time and place that they need it.
Satisfaction for me and my team is when we see our customers leaving the aircraft at the end of the flight and they're happy that we delivered an exceptional service and experience.
What's really interesting is the 3 key reasons why they went for the HP device: performance, robustness, and a good-looking device. And this is what we're seeing in these new devices. But mobility is driving new forms of integration, new connections, and data traffic.
Interaction time, guys. How many of you use LinkedIn, tweets, Facebook, Trade Me? Hands up, I can see, even though not, yeah. And how many of you have been using it while Blair and I have been presenting? Andrew Collins. Saw that. Look, we've heard during the previous presentations about these tectonic shifts in our technologies and how technology is doing all these things to, bring on this change. There's no more change. We have changed. It's already on us, and I've got a couple of examples. I mean, you've already heard David Crown talk about how the technology we have today is going to be driving technological advances over the next 30 years. We're just going to make more efficient use of what we have. So that's one good example. But then I've got a striking example for you. This is 2005, the Vatican City. Okay, Pope Benedict being elected and appointed as the leader of the Catholic Church. Now there's one fundamental difference that happened last week. Pretty telling when Pope Francis got elected, and he was up and around the internet way before we knew about it, right? It's pretty amazing. And it's that type of data, those pictures, those videos, that you're going to have to start dealing with as a business. From HP, we talk about the virtues of having a converged solution in the back end to be able to manage that data, to give you that scalability, to give you that agility. We've been creating virtualized solutions, cloud solutions, even application-specific solutions with the right servers, storage, software, services, all wrapped up in a pretty bow from factory, best in class. Turns up on site so that you and the Gen I guys can just get on with deploying and managing your data. Getting those applications out, up and running really fast, giving you faster time to market. Now, if I went over the entire converged solution, we'd be here all day, so I'm just going to focus on one particular thing. That's the converged storage solutions. It's about mobility, it's about data, it's about taking that and doing something with it that gives you that wisdom, that knowledge, or is it the other way around? Knowledge then wisdom. We took an opportunity last year to retool all of our storage solutions to take next generation technology that allows us to focus in on convergence, virtualization, and cloud. In 2011, around September, we had a bit of a change in leadership. Meg Whitman came on board and she's been doing a fantastic job. I know this because the share price is doing pretty okay. But what she said to us really quickly, within a month, that our business is based on infrastructure. Our customers know us for infrastructure, and that's where we're going to focus. So here is my product slide. I'm going to start really small. We've got a great product. It's a software product called Virtual Storage Array Appliance. Virtual Storage Appliance, my apologies to Phil. And this product allows you to realize the unused capacity within your existing infrastructure, your existing server infrastructure. What do I mean? Well, if you don't want to go through the myriad, or you've got a bit of time to get through the CFO and other stakeholders in your business to get that new shiny sand approved, you can still get started with those projects you've got on the back wall, on that whiteboard back in the office, because you can create a virtualized SAN within the existing server infrastructure that you have. HP, IBM, Kamiku's, I don't care. This product just works and it gets you up and running fast. If you've got a great backup solution, let HP help you improve that situation with HP Store Ones. This is a deduplication capability that takes that primary data and it chunks it down to something very small and easy to use. It's extremely fast and it closes that backup window. Our largest solution can deliver up to 100 terabytes an hour. That's extremely fast. But what's the second most important thing when it comes to a great backup strategy? Anyone? Recovery? Did somebody say recovery? Because that's exactly what I was going for. Thank you. How quickly can I get my business up and running after a large failure or event? Well, I can tell you right now, if you work with the HP and GNI guys and get it sailed correctly, we can guarantee a 1-to-1 ratio on recovery to backup. It's a great solution. Come and chat to us or the GNI guys to find out more. I'm just going to call out quickly to the P4000 users or those that don't want to use or aren't getting into fiber for their primary SAN storage. Store Virtual is our new generation P4000 product. It's just the boffins in the marketing department decided to rename our product as we retooled everything because they felt that every one of our storage solutions needed a personality. Archiving. Another great strategy in your storage strategy has to include archiving now, because with all of this data that Blair's devices are going to be creating, you need to put it somewhere, and you're not necessarily going to be touching it all the time. You're going to be looking at it, but you're not going to back it up, and it needs to be accessible. This type of the device, the HP Store All device, allows you to do that, but it's really clever because we've overlaid, so it's an appliance, we've overlaid a BI intelligence that queries the data as it goes into the device. It allows you to data mine in a contextual way and pull out information that relates to you and that's important to what you want to find. You might have forgotten the name of that file or that picture, but you might know what's in it. So you type that in and it'll bring that information back to you. Really smart and really fast. Now for the sharp eyes, we've got two screens. You probably thought I took the same picture and added them up on there just to create a sense of scalability. But these are the right devices, and they do look the same. That's because they're all based off our new generation server platforms. It's the same hard drives, the same power supply units. They've all got the ILO management chip in them, therefore you have the same insight control management across both server and storage, giving you that true single pane of glass that everybody wants. We call this, get your pens ready, polymorphic simplicity. Google it, it's a real word. If you have a look at it, and for us, it's defining the same base product, delivering multiple outcomes to our customers. Let me show you a quick video about how GNI and HP help SkyCity deliver on an enterprise-class storage solution.
SkyCity Entertainment Group is a leading entertainment and gaming business in New Zealand and Australia. It operates luxury hotels, convention centres and 5 casinos. It also owns the iconic Sky Tower tourist attraction, taking pride of place on the Auckland skyline. But in order to advance customer loyalty, plus attracting and engaging new guests, SkyCity required a powerful new storage solution that catered to the demands of a new gaming system technology.
The need to upgrade the storage technology came about because we needed to upgrade a number of our gaming systems right across the group. those new systems generated a lot more data and needed a lot more performance. So the challenge for us was to find systems that could A, store the data, but B, give us that really crisp, aggressive performance. So we've moved really from being a very low reliance on data storage to quite a high reliance, and we needed a system that could cope with that change. We made an evaluation criteria largely around two particular dimensions. One was very important, that we had skills internally to manage these platforms, and the second was that they would live up to the performance we required. And so we looked at a very small set of systems that we thought could comply with those two requirements. And we have a long-standing quality relationship with HP. We initially believed that 3PAR was probably going to be a bit big and expensive for what we needed. It turned out to be neither of those things, very flexible, and we are very happy with that decision.
In terms of performance, we put in a solid-state disk layer, and 3PAR's got the capability of moving parts of the application into that layer automatically as and when the gaming floor demands it. In terms of management, 3PAR is autonomic, self-managing, therefore SkyCity did not have to add any additional storage administrators to their staff. And in terms of scalability, the system can grow and meet the requirements of SkyCity as they develop in the future.
The first thing that we recognise as a partnership is it's not just a partnership between Gen I and HP. The objective is to deliver an outcome for our customer, SkyCity. So in actual fact, the first thing we recognise is that our partnership is there to serve the third party in this relationship, which is our client.
The new services deployed by SkyCity have substantially improved the gaming experience, attracting and retaining the loyalty of its customers. 3PAR converged storage was a key element of the overall solution.
So as we're going into the final stage of testing, as you can imagine, there's a level of nervousness about all of the elements working. One afternoon early on, we got this email from our database administrator who was watching the performance and described it like watching Usain Bolt. It was so fast.
I tell you what, I love that. I almost pulled a muscle there, but I did love it because I tell you what, it wasn't about the technology outcome. It wasn't about the business outcome. It was about the fact that they could nickname their 3PAR Usain Bolt simply because of the way it performed and the benefits they got out of it. Now, Mike's issues before this were no different than some of yours that you have right now. And I am pleased to say that if I move to the next slide, you'll be able to see that enterprise capability, that tier 1 storage is available to you at a price that's affordable, a price that many of you would be willing to invest in. And here's the cool key part about business agility: it scales and grows with your business or the demands that are put onto your business. Many of you follow IDC and Gartner, and this is what Gartner has to say: the most visionary change that we've made to our storage lineup ever.
So let's bring it all together. HP enables you to leverage the front end of your environment. That's tablets, PCs, laptops, workstation, thin clients. The middle of your environment, that management, that connectivity and security. And the back end of your environment, like those converged solutions Alan's been talking about, to bring you closer to your customer, just like Emirates and SkyCity, and closer to your market.